going on, everybody? It's your boy JT and welcome back to another episode of South Stand Signings. This series, of course, where we go through everything happening in and around the world of Leeds United. And it is Tuesday, the 8th of July. The last video for a few days you're going to be seeing in this setting. I hope to record some other ones while I am out and about and away. But for today, there are so many stories to talk about, so let's not waste any more of your time. Let's get straight into the meat of the action, and today I am getting good vibes, great vibes around Leeds United. Why? Because this man, Gabriel Goodmons, is finally about to join Leeds United. That is right, his medical is signed, sealed, delivered. I said to you guys a couple days ago that you can consider this one done within the next few days, and it does seem like that is getting expedited as time goes on. His medical is very much pretty much a figment of the past at this point, and I'm pretty sure they are just wrapping up the final details, the media promos, the packages, all of that, and you will be seeing him line up for Leeds United in this pre-season tour coming up. You better believe it, and I am so excited to see how he can fit into the side. He's been dubbed as a risk taker, a go-getter, and Leeds United's defence now with Xhaka Bijol, with Gabriel Goodmons, Jadden Bogle back in the Prem, Pascal Struijk in the action as well, is looking tasty, and I really feel like it could be an underrated defence and actually outperform Burnley's defence of last year. But we'll have to wait and see on that one. Now, Leeds United are not just stopping at Gabriel Goodmons, though, with a £500,000 agreement to sign another defender. And the defender in question is Manchester City's Jadden Leu, who is reported he will join Leeds United for a package amounting to under £500,000, with the 17-year-old set to link up with the under-21s team to begin with. Andrew Taylor and Adam Underwood are said to have been key in securing a deal for Leu, and the deal now appears to be completely agreed. Now, this is good because, as I was saying before, you need to invest in the youth. You saw Leeds do it last time when we got promoted to the Premier League. Yes, Cody Drama, who I thought was great, never really cracked onto the Leeds United side. Yes, we had some other players who popped in and were very important, but never really, equated to too much in terms of Leeds' success going forward. But then you had the crown in the jewel, the diamond in the rough in Crescencio Summerville, who we picked up as one of those deals from Feyenoord and ended up netting us a £28 million odd profit, or whatever it ended up being in the end, and ended up being a very great player for Leeds United. So it's always good to invest in the youth, so that I am very happy about. Now, Leeds United are also looking at this man, Mr. Sheay Charles, and he is looking for a Premier League move himself after playing last year on loan at Sheffield Wednesday. Before that, he was at Southampton, who of course beat us in the playoff final. He wants to make the step up to the Premier League. Could be a cut price fee, because I was actually talking the other day in a chat with some of the other Leeds creator lads, and I was saying, listen, I actually feel like Leeds are going under the radar, that we're lacking a little bit of quality out wide. It is undeniable as a fact that we have less quality out wide now in the side than we did in the team that was playing in the Championship last year, because we've lost Solomon and we haven't brought anyone else in. Yes, I think Ramazani can develop to the Premier League massively. Yes, I think Wilfried Gnonto is going to increase his performances exponentially also, because I feel like he is someone who rises to the occasion. Sometimes you get those players who a little bit weird and unorthodox, they actually play better at a higher level, and I feel like Wilfried Gnonto is one of those guys. But you do still need a little bit more strength and depth, and if they do believe Ramazani and Gnonto are going to develop exponentially, Dan James also continue to develop, then maybe they just need a backup name. This could be a good move, but it's not one that's necessarily going to get your lips lubricated, shall we say. 43 appearances last year, 1 goal, 5 assists, 55 chances created. Good in his duels, good in his tackles and his interceptions, but you need a little bit more creativity. I think this is a little throwaway one. Now, speaking of the shock story of today, and I'm going to need to take a sip of water before I read this one because this knocked me off my chair silly. That's better. Now, who are we talking about? We're talking about Newcastle United's Sheay Longstaff, who has been the subject of 3 bids from Leeds United already this summer. Why did this knock me off my chair? Because of the man reporting it, Mr. David Ornstein. And this guy rarely gets things wrong. When he's reporting something, you know it is pretty damn concrete. Leeds United Leeds United are pushing to sign Sheay Longstaff from Newcastle. A third offer of £10 million plus £2 million, yet to receive a reply but close to the limit before Leeds United pursue other targets. Personal terms are in place. The 27-year-old wants Newcastle to earn rather than to go for free next summer. I mean, you've got to respect that from him as a lifelong Newcastle lad, born and bred Geordie. He doesn't want the club to actually lose out on money. He's saying, listen, although I would like to fight for my place, I actually want you to cash in and get a little bit of money on me, which I respect from a personal level. I mean, that just goes to show the character of the individual in which we're talking about here. Is it someone that gets me very excited? Listen, I know a few Newcastle fans. I've spoken to them. A few of them want him out, even though he's a Geordie lad. His performances haven't quite kicked on. Yes, they're at a different stage to Leeds. Maybe he could be good at getting Leeds back up to that level. Is he going to have the motivation to come down to Leeds and pull them back up and do similar to what Newcastle did, which is what a lot of us are hoping? Maybe we're a bit greedy with that. I don't know. Listen, man, I'm a little bit more excited about Stach and some of the other names that we've seen across the continent of Europe, but some of you guys are a little bit different to me in that you want someone who's Premier League proven, who's played in the Premier League a lot, and Sheay Longstaff could be a very good option in there in the midfield. I'm not going to turn my nose up at it too much. It's a relatively cheap deal in, all things considered. He's got a lot of experience, and if you're going to look at Tanaka as the inexperienced guy who you want to develop and grow into the Premier League and really be the magic piece in there, and you want someone next to him who's done it, who's been in the league, who can kind of teach him and guide him a little bit, this could be a very good option for Leeds. I would personally rather have Calvin Phillips, but hey ho, there you go. Now, it isn't just Longstaff that Leeds United are looking at, though. Before we do move on, I did just want to say, what are you guys thinking about that one? Are you excited about Sheay Longstaff? Are you not excited? Let me know down in the comment section down below. But along with Sheay Longstaff, Leeds United now open talks for high quality midfielder, and he is reported to be keen. This week feels like Leeds United and Adam Underwood are going to do more than just dip their toes into the transfer market, with Gudmonson expected to be the first of 2 or 3 additions this week. £10 million deal was obviously agreed for Gudmonson, but Leeds United are not stopping there. Apparently, we are also still in talks to sign Hoffenheim giant Anton Stach, who, as I said, I would be a little bit more excited about than Longstaff. Leeds United have been strongly linked with Stach in the last week. A fee between £13 million and £17 million would be required to sign the German. Stach is said to be considering a potential move with Hoffenheim, frustrating him right now. Despite a move for Longstaff, Sky Germany's Florian Plattenberg reports that Leeds have now opened talks to sign Stach this summer. No bid has been made, but Plattenberg said a deal for Stach is possible. He posted on X, Leeds have made a contact to sign Anton Stach. There is no official offer yet, and the 26-year-old central midfielder is under contract until 2027. A deal is possible. Only 1 year left on his deal, same as Longstaff. Now, is this... 2 years left on his deal. I'm getting a little bit confused. Oh, no, sorry, 1 year left on his deal. It's 2025, turning 2026. No, 2 years left on his deal. Sorry. My head is all over the gaff right now. I am in a bit of a rush to get things packed, but... Listen, this is a very, very good deal for Leeds United. If we could go in for 2 of them, wow, I think we would be very excited about that. That would definitely increase my optimism on the Sean Longstaff thing. If you had Stach, Longstaff, and Tanaka, that's your strength and depth, that's your quality, and that is going to get us all very, very excited. Now, someone who Leeds United are not excited to see potentially line up for us next year is Jack Harrison, who left a bitter taste in the mouth of all of Leeds' fans with the way he left the club when he joined for Everton when we got relegated, the way he jumped ship, the problems we've had in the fact that no one wanted to sign him permanently and they were just constantly loaning him out because of the clause he had in his contract, so Leeds weren't even really making a lot of money out of him. And the way his mum came out and kind of lambasted the fans really left a bad taste. And I don't think anyone really wants to see him here. Everton's plans for Jack Harrison have revealed it is certainly a situation the 49ers don't need as they look to get rid of Deadwood this summer. Everton are kind of toing and froing as to whether they want him. Harrison might be given a reason why he will stay at Leeds, but I don't think anyone wants to see him stay at Leeds. I don't think anyone wants him there, and I think the club are really trying to push him out. Do you think we will be lumbered with Jack Harrison, or do you think we will manage to get rid of him? And to be fair, this might be the reason as to why we're not pushing for a aforementioned winger, as we spoke about earlier, because they're still waiting to see what happens with Jack Harrison. So more updates on that coming very, very, very soon. And the final name we're talking about is, of course, Douglas Luiz, who has been approached by a lot of Premier League clubs, apparently not just Leeds now, as that looks like his most likely destination next season. But with the stories we spoke about, with Anton Stach and Sean Longstaff, I think this one is pretty much wrapped up. That is not going to happen for Leeds United this year. But I wouldn't mind if we could spend 27 to 30 million pounds, get two top quality midfielders in Stach and Longstaff. I think that is more than enough. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. How do you feel about all these stories? Are you feeling excited as I am right now? I've got good vibes in my stomach about Leeds United. Let me know what you guys are feeling. My chest is filled with oxygen and optimism about Leeds right now. But let me know what you guys think down in the comment section down below. For now, I will see you very, very soon. Au revoir, my brothers and my sisters.